Welcome friends, I've got another project video for you. Today this is my challenge project for Fantabulous Cricut, and I'll have their website information below so you can check out that challenge on Monday. The theme is rolling in ribbon, and some of you that saw my mini album that I'm making for my sister-in-law, that was my original project. It had a bunch of ribbon just on the end of the mini album. But they sent me some ribbon as part of this challenge, and it came a little late, so I didn't have it to start with, but it is this beautiful crinkle ribbon from my craft spot, and I'll have the link for that for their site as well on at the end of this video. But look at how gorgeous this ribbon is. Now I have three colors. They're called Cranberry, Gingerbread Cookies is this brownish one, and then Old Olive is the green one. And I just love this ribbon. I have not had a chance to work with crinkle ribbon before, but this is just gorgeous, and I just fell in love with it. So the project that I created with that, I felt inspired by the colors, as you can see, is this little tree. Now it's not going to just sit like that, and I'll show you in a second how I'm going to finish it off. But what I did is I took some silk flowers. These were jumbo-sized silk flowers that came in a big bucket, and I cut the leaves apart. This was a 5-leaf flower, and I just so happened to have these three colors. I love these colors. Can you tell? I've got lots of products in these colors around, so I was thrilled to receive the ribbon to match it. So I cut the leaves apart, and this is a styrofoam tree, as you can see here, and I started by taking the three colors of those ribbons and just wrapping it up the tree on two sides. And then I filled in with those leaf stems from the flower. I guess they're not really leaves, from the petals of that flower. And I just used, let me grab my little container here, I just used some regular stick pins to stick the top of those in. And I've got a second tree that I'm working on, so I'll show you what I mean. So I just used stick pins to kind of stick those into the styrofoam and hold them in place. Once I had them laying the way that I wanted them on the tree, then I took some hot glue and just glued those down so they would move. Can you see how these move? So I glued them down as well. And there you can see the ribbon as I started to lay those out. Now in that area there in the middle where I left some ribbon, I tied myself some lovely bows with this crinkle ribbon, and you can just see how gorgeous this looks as bows. And a lot of you have used this on a card, and I know that's a really beautiful project to make with this crinkle ribbon, but I wanted to do something a little different. So I tied all these bows. I did 2 of every color, and then I took the bows and I hot glued them in a pattern. So here you can see the red, that gingerbread cookie color, the Old Olive, and I did 2 of every color down both sides. And then for my tree topper here, my little dove in my tree, I Cricut cut this bird with a crown on it. Now there is a cartridge that has this kind of a bird with a crown as one piece, but I don't have that cartridge. So instead I took the bird from Gypsy Wanderings and then a crown from Sentimentals, and I welded those together. Now for my finished bird, I did emboss it and add some stickle, a little eye there, and some jewels to the top. And I did cut 2 of them, so no matter what side of the bird you're on, you can see that. Now I should tell you that as part of the packaging for this crinkle ribbon, it comes wound up and in this little flowery kind of container. And it's just a piece of craft paper, it looks like, and then she has the name, and so it's wrapped like this. I took the little sleeve that she kind of had for it, and I just folded those at all of the flower stems and created this little triangle piece, and that's the piece that goes at the top of the tree. So then you can adhere the bird to either side, and it stands up. So I use that as my little stand. So never throw your packaging away, because you never know when that'll come in handy. Plus, if you'll take a good look at it, look how cute that is. So the Craft Spot not only gives you a beautiful crinkle ribbon product, but just an adorable packaging step, which is so nice. It's so nice to have that little extra. So I use this piece as well to create my little triangle. And then to finish that off, I just put some glossy accents on a little jingle bell and then rolled it around in some glitter, and I added a couple just underneath the bird there, just for a little decoration. Now, I did tell you that this isn't the finished look, so let me just move this out of the way. What I'm going to do, I should say, next is I've cut a 3.3 inch scallop circle, and this is from Mini Monograms, and I also cut a 5.3 circle. And so I've got a couple of these, these are dollar store candle holders, so just really generic. And I'm going to place these on my table, that underneath it, and then this one on top. And I might have to change the angle of the camera here in a second, but the tree is going to sit on top of that. And I'm going to hot glue it. Let me see if I can change this angle here. Sorry about my messy craft table here. Let's see if I can zoom out. So that will be a centerpiece on my table. So I hope you can get a good look at that. But there's just enough of that scallop showing underneath that beautiful tree that I can put a pair of those up. And when I've got the finished one, here's kind of the second one, I'll have a pair of these to put up on my table come Christmas time. So I hope you'll check out the craft spot. I want this ribbon in every color. It's just so gorgeous, so easy to work with. It just has a beautiful, elegant look about it. I hope you enjoyed my project. Please leave me a comment, and I hope to share more with you soon. You can visit my website at www.creativecutter.org. Thanks for watching.